Hi, my name is Luigi Bruni, and I'm here to talk to you about Infinity Reloaded. If you haven't heard about it yet, trust me, you're going to hear a lot about it and very soon and very fast. Why? Just watch this, okay? I mean, I've been around too long to know what good and what not good. And when you see something good, you know when it's good. Infinity Reloaded. What is Infinity Reloaded? First of all, just a little overview. It's a training system. It's a place where people can get all the training they need, right? From setting up their Facebook profile, how to do a squeeze page. I mean, anything, getting traffic, anything you need to know about marketing, that's where you're going to get it. Now, all that is free. You don't pay for that. It's basically a $10 fee to be active. But watch where the money comes in. I mean, that's where the exciting part comes in, okay? So this is what it's all about, okay? You have everything you need to know about marketing is in our system. Now, when you sign up, you join at $10. See, as you go down here, you'll see that you sign up for $10. In the back office, you have levels. $10 level, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, and 2,000. But all you're taking out of your pocket is just $10. How can you get from $10 to the $2,000 level? That's what I'm going to share with you. Now, as you can see in each level, you get modules, and in each module, you'll get training. Like it just opens up, and you'll see that what is traffic, posting on Facebook, kind of connecting with people, and so on and so on. Then, as you go to your affiliate link, it brings you to your back office. You see who's on your team and how much money you're making. Let's just look at the comp plan. That's what blew me away. After 25 years online, never seen anything like it. First of all, the owner told me she's giving back 85% of what comes in to us. 85%. Listen to this. So 85% on $10 is $8.50, right? It's not too bad. I think that in itself is pretty good. So you're telling me that I put in $10 a month. Of course, it's reoccurring, so you pay $10 a month. That I get one person that signs up, and I'm getting $8.50 back from each person. Wow! And one sign up is paying me. Okay, that was pretty good. But you know what? We went one step further. We had a talk with the owner, and we said, how about if we get 85% paid on 5 levels? So 70% on level 1, 10% on level 2, 2% on level 3, 2% on level 4, and 1% on level 5. Now, what is the difference here? Let me show you what the difference is. And you know what we'll do? We'll make it a difference. We'll just calculate 5 people each. Is it easy for you to get 5 people at $10? 5 people at $10? We're not talking about 10, 15, 20. 5 people at $10. Yes, it's not that difficult, right? So let's just make a calculation with 5 people each. So if you're getting 70% of one person who signs up under you, just one person, well, one person is $7 because 70% of $10 is $7. On your second level, if that person that you sign up, one person, he gets 5 people, well, if you look at second level, you're getting 10%. Well, 10% of $10 is $1. So $1 times 5 people, you're making $5 on your second level. On your third level, you're making 2%. Well, 2% of $10 is 20 cents. Well, now, if those 5 people, they found 5 people, so that makes 25. 25 people times 20 cents is $5. Just follow me. I just want to show you something, okay? At the fourth level, 2% is another 20 cents. Well, 25 people times 5 people is 125, so you're making $25 on the fourth level. And on the last level, which is 1%, which is only 10 cents, but if those 125 people, they only got 5 people each, it makes a total of 625 people on that person alone, times 10 cents, it's another $62.50. So now, what I'm trying to make you understand is this. You can make, with one person who signs up under you, between $7 to $100 from one person. From 7 to 104, right? So let's do something. Let's just make a reasonable calculation, something conservative, all right? So let's take $25. So meaning, instead of saying everybody's going to bring in $100, because we know that 5 times 5 times 5, maybe it's not going to be 100% perfect. Let's just take $25 per person. I think that's reasonable. We're not exaggerating here, okay? $25 that each person brings in about with his team. That means that the team is just working at about 25%. So if you take one person and he builds just 25% of that 5 times 5, it gives you $25. So now, what does that mean if you have 5 people on your team that you buy? Let's go here. If you have 5 people on your team at $10 that join you, and we say that each person on their team can bring in $25, well, $25 times 5 can bring you $125 a month. $125 a month. On your second level, if those people are all at $50 level, and I'll show you how we're going to get to the $50 level. We'll just get there very quickly. At the $50 level, it's going to, let's say we round it out to about $75. So we're doing the same calculation that $10, you know, from 10 to 25. So we'll say from 50 to 75. So at the $50 level, they're going to bring in the smallest amount that everybody's going to bring in is at least $75. I mean, that's really small, okay? We're really conservative. So $75 times 5 people, that brings in $375 a month. If those 5 people get to the $100 level, well, at $100, let's just say that each team is bringing in $150 each. Again, we're very conservative. So 150 times 5 is $750 a month. On your 4th level, at 250, we'll just say that they're bringing in $350 each, which is very small, very conservative. 350 times 5 is $1,750 a month. If those 5 people get to the $500 level, it means, let's say they're bringing in about $700, always the same philosophy, conservative. 700 times 5 is $3,500 a month. If they get to the $1,000 level, we'll say that it brings in $1,200 each, times 5 is $6,000 a month. If they get to the $2,000 level, we'll just round it off at $2,300 each. I mean, that's ridiculous because if you got people at 2,000, they're going to bring in a lot more than 2,000 each, but it doesn't matter. We'll just say it's 2,300 each. Well, 2,300 times 5 is $11,500. $11,500. Now, how do we get from $10 to 2,000? All with the same dollar, meaning you just put in $10. You never take out $1 more out of your pocket. Never. Just $10. Let me show you. Level 1, you join at $10. As soon as you join at $10 in the system, there's going to be a new update. By the way, everything we're seeing in Infinity Reloaded right now, it's going to be completely transformed. The owner, Lou Mendez, she's upgrading everything. We're spending another, I don't know how many $1,000s just putting the system. Like, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be mind-blowing. You're going to be able to add your sponsors opportunity because we know that everybody in networking is already doing something. So if we're going to bring them into Infinity as a feeder, as a way to bring up money, hey, how about if we can give them a place where they can share their opportunity? So when people come into the $10 level, there's going to be a little button where people can press and it's going to be written sponsors opportunity. So you can share whatever you're doing at the moment with those coming into Infinity Reloaded. It's no obligation. So they join if they want. If they don't, it doesn't matter. It's not an obligation in the system that they see what you're offering, and that's right from the start, all right? Between me and you, who can afford $10? And you know why we did this? Was because we were tired of all these programs of 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, where people are just joining and 85 to 85% are just leaving continuously. They either quit or they don't do nothing. It's the story of our lives. And I think it's also yours, right? So now at $10 with 85% back on 5 levels, that's something that we've never seen before. It's just mind blowing. I've never seen that. I don't think you've seen it either. And just look, you'll see it. You're not going to see it anywhere else. Now, why did we do it? Because we wanted something that works for the people, not just for the owners. This is for the people. Yes, the owner is going to make a little percentage minus the expenses, but most of the money is coming back to us. And that's why 85% compounded is just going to blow up. How does it go up now? Let's do it. Level 1, you come in at $10. You get the sponsor's opportunity. You can put whatever you want. Now, level 2 is $50. So how do we calculate how you go up? Well, the system is going to obligate you to go up, meaning that when you reach a certain amount that you've earned during your month, the system is going to automatically push you up. You have no choice. It's going to push you up. But you know what? As it's pushing you up, it's also pushing your teams up and those in back of you. So everybody's going to go up and make even more and more and more and more money with the same $10. How does it happen? Well, let's do the logic. $10, you're on your first level. If we go to my link here, let's go to my affiliate link. I just signed up maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And I put only $10, right? If you look here, I have 175, but actually I have more than that, because if I go to my report here and I look at my commissions, I actually have, how much do I have? I should have about these are all the commissions that are coming. Look at this, $1, 20 cents, 20 cents, $7. I mean, everything's paid. That's ridiculous. Now, if I want to see total amount of my commission, because I have $55 from last week, payout to me, here it is, $220. If you look here, this is my amount that I've earned, $220. I put in $10 and I made $220 with $10 in 3 weeks. And that's passive. I mean, that's just at $10 because everybody on my team is at $10 right now. When everybody on my team is going to be at $50, oh my God, that means that when everybody's at 50, I'm going to be making, here at 50, if you look at this line, I'd be making 3,375 instead of 200. And when they get to 100, I'll be making 750. And that's for 5 people. But if you want to even be blown away even more, I'll show you what it means by 10 right after, okay? So let's get back to our little $10, next level 50. So now when you're paying 10, when you're upgraded to 50, the next opportunity, which is Moneyline. By the way, everything that you see here is almost 100% certain. We're just making sure of the different opportunities, which will be confirmed in the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, Moneyline is $20 to join. And basically what it means is the first $20 goes to your upline and all the other $20 all come to you. So this here is $10, 50, so that's 60 plus 20. It costs $80 to upgrade and to join the opportunity. So what we decided, see here 80, we decided that at $200, when you make it to $200, the system automatically upgrades you to 50. So if you look at mine, I'm at 220. It means that I'm pushed to 50. So right now, I'm not at 10 anymore. I'm at 50. All right. And hey, slowly my team will get to 50 and I'll start getting paid on the 50s also. Now, listen to this. Next step, when you're at $500 profit, earning passive, the system is going to push you up to 100. Why? Because you're paying 10. You're paying 50, you're paying 100. So now it makes a total of 160. Plus the next opportunity is $100. So it makes a total of $260 to upgrade and to join the opportunity. By the way, the opportunity at $100 is paying you back 70% of everybody that joins at 100. 70%. We're looking for opportunities that gave us most of the money back. So 260. So we made it double the amount, meaning that half of the money should go to upgrading and joining the opportunity, and the other half of the money should go in your pocket. But by the way, you'll be making more than 500 because the numbers that we're looking at here were just conservative numbers. So everybody's going to be blowing away much more with these numbers, okay? If anybody knows anything about numbers, you're going to understand the compound effect here is just mind-blowing. It's just crazy. I can't even sleep for the last 24 hours, okay? Especially since I've learned something even more awesome. And let me share that right away. Next step is 250. It's always the same thing, okay? So the logic. Let me share something with you. If somebody on your first level, you're getting how much on your first level? We said that your first level pays 70%, right? Well, if somebody on your first level is at $250, well, you know what you're going to be paid on your first level? If that person is on your first level, well, you're going to be paid 70% of 250, 70% of 100, 70% of 50, and 70% of $10, all from the same person. On your second level, you have this guy who's blowing it away, and he's at $500. Well, on your second level, it's 10%. Well, you're going to be paid 10% of 500, 10% of 250, 10% of 100, 10% of 50, and 10% of 10, all from that same person. On your third level, which is 2%, you have somebody who's at 250. Well, you'll be paid 2% of 250, 2% of 100, 2% of 50, 2% of 10. On your fourth level, which is 2%, you have this guy just blew it away from everybody else. I don't know why, I don't know where he came from. He's at $1,000. Well, hey, you'll be making 2% of 1,000, 2% of 500, 2% of 250, 2% of 100, 2% of 50, and 2% of 10. And finally, you have 1%. So whatever the amount that they're at is going to be the same thing. So let's say you have somebody at 100. You'll be making 1% of 100, 1% of 50, and 1% of 10. And that's everybody on your team. I can't sleep. Can you realize that, what this means? Please just think about it. Let it sink in, man. There's nothing even comes close to this. Now, what that means is, doesn't matter where you are. Let's say you're at $10. You join at $10. You sign up just one person. And this person on your team, he starts building and he starts getting to 50 to 100 to 250. You only have, well, you know what? Even if you're at $10, you're going to be paid 70. He's on your first level. Remember, you're getting 70% on your first level. Well, even if you're at $10 and your person on your first level is at 250, you'll be getting 70% of 250, 70% of 100, 70% of 50, and 70% of 10. Even if you're only at $10. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you're getting 70% of 250, that's $200. 70% of 100 is $70. 70% of 50 is about $35. So you'll be making about $273. You'll be making about $300. You know what that means? It means that you'll be pushed to the second rank. It means that you're going to be pushed to the second level anyways, just with that money with that guy. Isn't this amazing? I'm blown away, man. I'm just blown away. This is just awesome. We're going to be making so much money with Infinity Reloaded. On top of that, we're going to be making money with the opportunities. We have Easy One, which is another awesome opportunity that basically it's $500 to join. That you're going to be joining that with the money from Infinity. And it's so easy to make money with Infinity that these opportunities are just mind-blowing. Listen, take this, run with it. You want to know why? Because pretty soon, there's going to be so many success stories. There's going to be so many big names coming in here that you're not even going to believe it. This is going to blow up like nothing has ever blown up before. With that all said, I'll see you on the inside. We have everything ready. We have Facebook groups. We have webinars weekly, twice a week. We have all the scripts, tools. I mean, name it, we got it. We are taking you by the hand and we're bringing you all the way up with us. I mean, look at it this way. Usually in other opportunities, 80% of the people don't succeed. In Infinity Reloaded, 80% of the people are going to succeed. With that all said, I'm going to bless you. An awesome night. Have an awesome week. Be happy. Smile, because this is our time, and I really know it. So get back to me, and we'll talk about it, all right? Hey, just before I get off, I want to share one last thing. Remember when I was talking about 5? Just before I get off, what happens if you get 10 each? If you get 10 people each, well, the same thing, $25 for 10, you'll be making with 10 people, $250 on your first level. You'll be making at $50 with 10 people, $750. At 10 people at 100, you'll be making $1,500 a month. At 10 people at 250, you'll be making $3,500 a month. At 10 people at 500, you'll be making $7,000 a month. At 10 people at 1,000, you'll be making $12,000 a month. At 10 people only, 10 people that make it to 2,000 on your team, you'll be making $23,000 a month, baby. Okay? Now, I didn't want to share the 10. I wanted to show you the 5 because everybody can get the 5. But you know what? Hey, I already got 20. Some people will get 10. Some people will get 5. Some people will get 30, 40, 50. And we just started. I'll see you on the inside. If that didn't blow you away, nothing will.